Today I actually did a little bit of preparation before starting the stream. I got this out of Guild Treasure, 372 million, potentially. Alright, so that's already off to like a really good start. I managed to collect quite a bit of owls just from selling the cores basically today and yesterday, right? Also got like a little donation as well. Well, not even that little. Majority of this. But still, I've done a lot of Apaulet of Dead farming, as you can see. So these guys, I'm trying to get as much as possible, because the bingo event should come up in Christmas, right? Or the cores on the last stream got sold. Yeah. Of course, sold many more. And now this is the last batch that I put out. Basically, I've done at least 30 Apaulet of Deads just this morning. Yeah, look, a cool 40 million maybe from this. A little bit of cores. Yeah. Again, most of it was for this, you know? Legendary cubes, because you're gonna need them for bingo. Evasion potions as well. That's what I keep track. Rich baby. Nah, not at all. Not at all. I got the returner bonus, actually. This one. For 90 days. The bike, Arcanas, and the chaos thingy. So basically in the next 90 days, well, a bit less than that, we need to get full Sigmetal set. So I want the gloves and the suit to be masters, and then the helmet and the boots can just be craftsmen's. Happy birthday rings are cool as well. Kinda brought our CP a little bit up. Now I do have this Seal of Darkness, right? So I thought we could start the stream with this. And then I don't know, I think Forbidden Island is like a really good one to farm. We'll check the CP requirements. How do you get the returnees bonus? It was just in the mail. I logged into my character and it was in the mail. I didn't do anything. When they advertised the bonus, because I saw the ads of Cabal Online, right? And I was like, oh, look at this 4-score medium sold. I think for like 600k each. Yeah, the core prices are quite up. To that point where you legit want to farm cores. Like it's not like a grind activity, it's a hype activity just because they're so expensive. There's no specific condition for it. I really don't know. Like I saw the ads and I thought, okay, let me re-download Cabal and just check. You know, maybe there's gonna be like a coupon I have to enter somewhere or whatever. And now I just found them in the mail. I was like, okay, that's nice. And they had a letter attached to it, basically saying that this is the returner bonus. It's really cheeky how they get you back playing, isn't it? Cores are so good to farm right now, yeah, definitely. So yesterday I've done Chaos Arena from level 1 to level 5. And that was just a major increase in owls. Major, you know, I've never seen anything like this before. Well, I have seen, but I wasn't selling the cores at that time. I remember last year it was a similar situation, but then I was actually using all the cores for the upgrade event. Because I also had a lot of safeguards, so it made more sense just to go for upgrading instead of selling the cores. This year I don't have a lot of safeguards as of yet, so I'm planning to sell basically all the cores I can get my hands on. Ooh, look at this faded orange jewel. It's 5 million, but still, I'm kinda on a roll with the drops today. Also, what I didn't show you guys, what I dropped from the event, look at this weapon option scroll. So I know people are like really mad about these guys, because these ones everybody drops and they don't need them. But this one, the weapon scrolls, is what people need. So it's good to drop one. And also look, wait, not this one. This one, look at this. Penetration. Yeah, it's bike, but it's penetration. The best bike scroll that you can get. Because after this, I'm not really sure what kind of ideas I have for the next dungeons, you know? Forbidden Island seems to be the most profitable maybe. But I just fear that with my combat power I'll just take way too long to complete one run. But we could definitely try. Do you have enough CP though? Yeah, that's the big question. That is the big question. Do I have enough CP to efficiently solo? You know? I think I could solo it. I don't know, when we did it with there was a person that actually helped us learn the dungeon. And when we did it with them, it seemed super easy, ain't gonna lie. Start collecting the Karma Rune exchange tickets. Formals, fail gear enchantment. Back to SQ1, my experience so far. That's why enchanting gear is such a stressful moment. I prefer, if I'm gonna upgrade anything, I'm gonna upgrade it in big batches. You know? So I just upgrade one day and I get it over with. You know? Mostly just keep collecting. I mean, the combat power, look at this. 275. I have 473. I don't know. You can check it right there, yeah. I mean, I was nearby. I don't know. I think maybe we should try. Maybe we should. Considering I don't have any artifacts whatsoever. I'll have some garbage left over from the EOD runs. Also, I checked the collection on this character and it's actually really decent. Man, did I stop the enchanting? Disenchanting, I mean. I'm at the point where I'm just farmed till I can afford to just buy the upgrade. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm doing it as well. But for me, like, when I'm looking at my Sigmetal gear that I want to get, I'm very focused on it, of course, being Master 3 slot for the suit and gloves, right? Preferably those slots would be filled, but even if they aren't, well, no, those slots have to be filled. But for extreme upgrades and divine thingy that you can get 15 out of 15, I don't worry about that. Because theoretically, there's events that you can directly farm the materials to do that exact thing, you know? So at least like divine 13 or maybe even 14 out of 15 would be nice. Why Sigmetal? I think that's something that would be the next step, right? Because I mean, the prices are more favorable for me to buy just Sigmetal set. Even now, I'm not even anywhere near, you know, getting the amounts. But I think Sigmetal armor with the master suit and master gloves are gonna put me in the right place. Because they provide a lot of max crit rate and basically just really good next step for me, I think. You know, rather not upgrading this gear, just keeping it as a holder, because these two kind of supplement the CP for now, right? And then my orbs, I don't want Sigmetal orbs. I'm gonna want some other orbs, right? But first I actually want to focus on the armor pieces and later I work on my orbs. It's a bit of a backwards way of doing it, but my like kind of thought process is if we do the streams, people are still gonna join in on some content and gonna help me on some level, right? Was it like maybe like some tough dungeons or whatever? So I kind of just wanna stay alive, most importantly, and secondly do high damage. Because I'm still preferring to do like chaos arenas, but maybe when I'm not streaming, because they're a little bit boring to stream. You know, they're more of a AFK way of doing it. These would be really nice, but the 4-score highs are like expensive. These two we can actually do. Oh yes. I also need some more Gem of Transcendence. I am using a Master Archidinum suit and gloves right now, but both are one slot. Not sure how to progress from there. Ooh, I wouldn't be sure either. You know, that's a head scratcher right there. Ooh, damn, okay. Hold up, let's collect some money from the agent shop, because I don't want to take it out of the warehouse. Do I have anything else I could sell? These. Look at this. From 60 EOD runs. This is how many EOD part 1 I got. These sell quick. Be nice. Do those EOD 2s. More happy birthday rings. Oh, I don't want them. That's like literally the most useless drop to me right now. Because all of them are 3 days, right? So when you get 4 of them, there's no reason to have any more, right? I hope there's not extract them, because I've been throwing them out. Imagine if you could like extract and you would get some like good resource or something like that. Yeah, it keeps piling up. I try not to take it. And yeah, the weak Lake and Dust and weak Apaulet of Dead, huge. Absolutely huge. You have to do them. This one you can do at level 0, but Apaulet of Dead, weak one, do it at level 5. 36 cores. And in a time like this, that's just a gold mine right there. What do I get from those? Well, basically they only drop cores. So on weak Lake and Dust, you're only gonna get force and upgrade cores, either low or medium. And I think same goes for Apaulet of Dead, the weak version. And if you put the Apaulet of Dead on level 5, you're actually gonna get 2 cores per every chest. And that dungeon has a lot of chests. So that's how those cores pile up. We're gonna do it just in a second after this one. But yeah, you can only do 1 per day, but it really makes sense to do it. Also, as I said before, from this, I focus now on evasion potions. Because I think you're gonna need them in bingo. And if you don't have them, oh, it's just gonna be such a pain. You're gonna like so overpay for those. Need Eka, need XP. Well, I don't have my strong characters anymore. This Force Archer is nowhere strong to carry Eka. Not even close. Probably want like 800,000 as a Force Archer. Level people in Eka. Upgrade core lows are obviously much better than the 4-score ones. But even the 4-score lows, they actually sell pretty decently. You could get like up to 400,000 for one piece right now. Up to. It's kind of like from like 160k to 400k per 4-score low. When they usually sit at like 99k. Yeah. I'll also be doing my Chaos Arenas from 1 to 5 daily. But I'll just do it off stream. I think you get like, I'm afraid to lie, but man, maybe like even 100 million, you know, from cores. Maybe like 80 million, I don't know. Either way, it's like a really huge amount. And if you have a lot of combat power, I think doing Eka for the Chaos cores would be so good right now as well. Because I checked the price, they're almost 1 million a piece per Chaos core. You know what I mean? That's huge. You can farm it effectively. As I'm saying, there's a bunch of new improvements that I've noticed as well. Like quality of life kind of thing, you know? Which is really nice from Cabal. Seems like having a premium is not as detrimental as before, because now you can click on an entry and it will just travel you through the gate. Let me put on a do not disturb mode. There you go. Where's my quest though? Don't see it up here. There it is. Speedy boy. Let's put up our bike. Need to enjoy it while we still have it, right? So it would have been nice if Cabal, as a returner bonus, they would actually give something permanent. But to be honest, even the 90-day combat power increase got me playing back again. That's all it takes. I felt lost with so many new upgrade systems. Oh yeah, that is true. It would be really exciting to work on this character Stellar. Because while this character has a good collection, it has really terrible Stellar. Or basically just no Stellar, for the most part. So right on the bingo event, this is like perfect, right? Because I think if I truly farm bingo really good, you can get like almost blue Stellar even. Just from that farming that one event. If they do, I'll quit for 2 months. Just get your Stellar done and then take a rest, right? Imagine that there's no bingo event at all. That would be crucial. I think these events are like the main appeal to this game, you know? Regular events. One for Halloween, one for Christmas. I think last year they had bingo twice a year, when it was usually just reserved for Christmas. Or New Year's, something like that. Anyways, I know that there's gonna be a bunch of events in this period. So theoretically, if you can make enough alls just to buy 3-slot Masters, suit and gloves, Divine and Extreme Core shouldn't be no problem, you know? Because you can get Extreme Cores right now. You could slot it yourself as well, but I don't know, I never slotted a 3-slot item before. And I know there are like other risks involved, so I just don't even want to get to it, you know? This dungeon is gonna take about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 36 cores. That's a good trade. I kind of want more skins though, as well. In every MMO, for some reason, I like to collect the skins. When I was playing Throne and Liberty, instead of using the Lucent, the currency there, for equipment, I just used it for skins, you know? Got all of them. Yeah, what do you guys think after this one? Do we go Forbidden Island? With Forbidden Island, you would get the monster loot drop from the event, and also a chance for the artifact. Wait, hold up. Probably not the right room. Come on. Yeah, boy. How is the sound, guys? Is the sound okay? It seems to be okay when I put on the headphones. I need to make sure always you get the extra mobs, because this guy, for example, you don't even need to kill to progress further in the dungeon. It's gonna give you a chest, which is gonna give you 2 cores. So it's in your best interest to kill that guy. Probably the only downside to this dungeon is you know you're not gonna get anything super rare. All you're gonna get the scores. Oh, you know what we could do? We could actually do the premium dungeons. Man, let's do the premiums. Okay, we'll start with the hardest one, which is Panic Cave. The most uneasy one. Because you actually have so much writing. Imagine, if you die in this dungeon, you fail the dungeon. That means you cannot just try again. You lose the entry. And then premium DX dungeon entries are actually super expensive, right? Because you only need to buy them once, theoretically. If you do once per day, you're also gonna get a free one for the next day. That's why they're so expensive. But if you manage to fail this dungeon, you lose the whole cycle. So you need to buy the entry again. It just comes to a huge loss. You're like at a 40 million loss. Just because you died to a one-shot mechanic. So it's best not to be distracted when you're doing this dungeon. Okay, now we run. Run like the wind. Oh, look at this. The entries have sold. Another 9 million in the pocket. Oh my days, Mr. Milkhouse life. Oh, pretty amazing. I cannot complain. As you see, we came back to Cabal. I've played Throne and Liberty for like the past a month or two. It was also exciting, but it wasn't as exciting as Cabal. And yeah, you know, winter's coming. More free time, which means more videos. So I'm absolutely happy for that. Also, today I've been on a huge roll. It seems like Cabal is almost rewarding me for coming back. They're like, you know what, have some good RNG. I managed to drop some pretty dope stuff just this morning. Alright, Pike scroll for penetration, a weapon scroll for sword skill amp. Even if I don't use it, I think there's ways I can sell it, you know? So got kind of like a chaos box from the guild treasure as well. I'm currently selling it for 370 million. You know, if that works out, boom, I'll be a billionaire once again. Okay, so now let's see what Noel drops. Safeguard highest would be nice. Also wouldn't mind legendary cubes. This stun takes a while, doesn't it? What? Here we go, man. Now I don't want to play Cabal. What was that? Bruv, my full heal went off cooldown. We saw the animation. Especially after talking all this stuff about this dungeon, that if you lose, you actually have a pretty big penalty, unlike any other dungeon. Oh man, now I have to deal with this. You know what annoys me is that that dungeon is actually super beneficial, still. You cannot just ignore it, you know? Even if you just farm 3 DX dungeons, you're missing out on 1 DX dungeon per day. This is bullcrap. Let's see how much does it cost in the agent shop. Which one is it? This one, right? 160 million. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way I'm buying that. Imagine dying in this game and that death costs you 160 million. Now that's some hardcore PvP kind of stuff, you know? Damn. We'll keep rolling with 3 entries for the time being. Oh man, now we also need the... we kind of need to buy some Fury potions, don't we? 500 mil for 1 potion. Having a stack of 100 of them would be nice. Yeah, we're gonna invest a bit into ease of life. Not having to hunt wizards over and over again, but it would be nice if I could spot a wizard right now while I'm in the city. You're not a wizard. You're not a wizard, Harry. Is this not a wizard? No, Blader. Let's just chug a few potions. Keep on running through the dungeons. Maybe the good drop luck is still ain't over. Hey man, is there a way I can play this from the sea region? I don't think so, but unless you get some sort of VPN. But then not all VPNs manage to break through Cabal. Because I've tried. I tried to get to Japan server. I tried to get to, I think, Korea server. Basically, there's a bunch of clients that I downloaded, and I thought it would be nice to kind of create characters in all of them. So then I could actually promote, you know, the whole channel in all of the games. But I was unable to. I could only get into NA and EU without using any VPN. The VPNs that I used, none of them worked. You know, I'm not really that technical, so there might be some fiddling around. I'm probably just not the right person to ask. Although if you manage to get an answer to this question, I would like it as well. As soon as I know how to do it, man, I'm downloading the Japan, the Korea, the Brazil servers, all of them. Okay, big damage. You need VPN for them, no? For North America and Europe server, I don't need a VPN. And in all the other servers, even with the VPN, I couldn't get through. There must be some way. I mean, what do you guys think? Am I gonna need to chug another stamina potion, or am I all good for the boss? Around 45 seconds to kill the boss. Even less than that. Big damage. Hey, hey, hey. How you doing, guys? Welcome to the stream. I got him. Extreme Core level 12. I will take that. That's a good drop in my book. Another reason why these dungeons are so valuable, because they give you a lot of dungeon points for very little BP, right? So just makes that loss on the Panic Cave just ever more detrimental. I think the newest update they added the Honor rank 30. I heard rumors back in the day that Honor rank 30 was supposedly to come out. If it's already out, that's wow, that's really huge. Then we actually would need to take it into consideration as well, you know? Because on this character, actually, while it has class rank 20, you look at the scenario quests. I think I actually have a couple of them taken. There's not much scenario quest that has been done. We'll go further, you know? And this is about the level where, yeah, I've taken some more quests. Basically, they give you honor points, so I could actually do the quests maybe. That would add quite a bit. Getting past 20 is a nightmare. Oh yeah, it's gonna be. 100%. Also, I've heard the increased collection. And when I looked at it, I don't remember if this was here before or not. This one, collection experience. Was this always here? Look at this. I'm not sure. Maybe it was and I never focused on it, but or maybe it's new. They actually expanded the collection. The question is, does questing from 1 to 200 is easy, or XP is not enough to level up in quests? I mean, as I remember the scenario, at least, these were the big ticket quests, you know, that you're really hyping to do. And all the side quests and normal quests, they were just filler. Whether you do them or you don't do them, there's not really gonna be that much of a difference. But the scenario quest, ooh. They're bringing in the bank. Hold up, let me turn on the lights, because we have quite a storm here in Lithuania right now. It's just dark and gloomy. Rather turn on the lights real quick. I mean, the way I got to level 200 was basically stopping all the questing at level 100. Then I did Forgotten Temple FT1, killing the Greeks, up until I think 110? Or maybe up until 120? Until you're allowed into IC1. And in IC1 you reach 130 and then you go to Eka and basically just hope there's some high level veteran doing Eka and he can take you for just free XP. And then I pretty much just kept doing that up until 180. And then at 180 I was kind of supplementing Eka, a little bit of scenario questing, because you kind of want to save those, right? Exactly for like 180 up until you reach 190, and when you reach 190 it's just a linear grind. That's how I did it. And this character was already level 200, so I'm not really, you know, sure about the new changes and the new updates. Does Cabal NA have good population? I'll show you in 4 minutes, because I cannot click on the channel right now. Got from 194 to 200 yesterday just with scenario quests in like 15 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These scenario quests, that's why you save them up. They're so viral. Because they're quick to do and they give a bunch of everything. But you only get one quest per level, which is gonna give you like 60% of the level. So the rest of 40% you kind of have to do yourself. Cabal NA is filled with people. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I don't know what is the capacity for one channel. Right, but the channels are kind of full pretty much all the time. I've never really had any issue with the actual player base. I think then no one would be playing Cabal, you know? The player base wasn't alive still. I've heard that magic class are the meta right now. Is it true? Ooh, when talking about the meta, man, I usually have no idea at all. I just have the classes that I like to play, which would be Blader, Wizard, or Force Archer. Force Gunner, nah, not really my type. Gladiator, definitely not. Force Shielder, I could see myself playing, but then I would have to start at like million combat power Force Shielder. Because otherwise the grinding for the dungeons would just be so painful without the extra damage. Force Archer seems to be the favorite of mine for right now. That's what I decided to build on. But still, like, the metas are always gonna change, right? When you play one character, you invest so much into one character, it's unlikely you're gonna change it. The metas really doesn't matter. Sooner or later, you're gonna cycle into the meta that you're already in, you know? And it's your prime time. Also, like, Force Archers always felt powerful to me just because they can outrange some of the bosses. And when you're starting at, oh, I wouldn't say from the bottom, but from relatively low CP count, those extra kind of cheats that you can do, yeah, they really add up. They call the cores, man. Chaos Arena is a gold mine right now. You're not doing Chaos Arena, man. You better start. Do you recommend Mithril or Sigmetal armor for Blader? Well, it's all down to the price, right? Welcome back. Yeah, it's good to be back. And yeah, in terms of like Mithril or Sigmetal armor, really depends on what your budget is, right? Whether we were just looking for like flat stats or maybe we have opportunity to, you know, look for some more slotted equipment. It's all down to the budget. Unless you're making the gear yourself. That I kind of don't know because I never really made gear myself. I always just buy it. Oh yeah, I assume they have patch notes. They should, right? Haven't read them. I was just excited to get back to the game, and then once I did, there was just so much things to do. Got a budget of 12 billion right now, so I'm guessing Sigmetal. Yeah, I would go for Sigmetal 3 slot. Probably would buy Craftsman's 3 slot helmet, Craftsman's 3 slot boots. That's pretty much it. You should have at least 4 to 5 billion left over after that. Maybe even more. And then just save for Master Suit and Master Gloves. I think it's really worth the extra money. Because the gloves and the suit will give you extra to max critical rate. Right? Because the next upgrades after that are just billions upon billions. Tens of billions, you know, per upgrade. And then weapons. Personally, I'm not gonna go with Sigmetal weapons. For weapons, I'm actually gonna shoot much further. At least Archidnum. Preferably Paladinum, but I mean, come on. We all see the prices of these things, so. The second guild treasure chest I open is immediately like 370 million. No, that's not too bad. Too bad at all. And look at these core prices, man. They're insane. Everything apart from 4-score highest. 4-score highest is still a bit crap. But everything else, oh yeah. It seems like every single core is upgrade core at this moment. With the exclusion of this. Got a slot extender low from my 30 runs of... Really? Wow. So you're having even more extreme luck. Damn. Loki, I didn't even think you can drop a slot extender out of a pallet of dead. Hold up, let's put some stuff into collection. It's getting a little bit messy over here. Also, I can showcase the... Oh! A billionaire. A freaking billionaire. 2 days into playing the game. Deposit 200... There you go. Free 370 mil. Yeah, that's pure luck. I never open them. Always just sell them. Because the price is just insane.